What's up guys, and welcome to Myth Busting Mondays Season 2 Episode 19. Yes dudes, this is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you guys have got any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those inside the comment section right now or at the end of the video, and we'll see which ones get featured next week. This week's show is going to be absolutely awesome. We've got some great myths inside of the show for you guys today, and I've got to say a massive thank you to every single one of you guys on last week's episode. You guys managed to smash over 2,000 likes in less than 24 hours. So massive shout out to you guys, and let's see if we can do the exact same thing again right now. Let's see if we can get 2,000 likes in 24 hours. So if you want to support the channel, click that like button. If you are brand new to the channel, click that subscribe button. And with that all out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy Season 2, Episode 19 of Myth Busting Mondays. So the first myth of today's show has been sent in by DrPaster. And DrPaster says, myth, if you get the new perk and sword flay, can you insta-kill the Blightfather on 9 or Void? Hope I get featured, been trying for a while, and loads of pizza emojis. Now this is a great myth because you guys know that we found out in last week's episode that you can use the new perk and sword flay to double up on the power that that new perk provides. So last week we showed you guys that we can actually insta-kill a Brutus in Blood of the Dead with those two things active. But can we insta-kill a Blightfather on either 9 or Void to Despair? Let's jump over to the map 9 and let's go and see if we can insta-kill a Blightfather with not just sword flay active, but also the new perk. Here we go, let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on the map 9. We're currently on round 15 as well, because this is the round that the Blightfather can spawn in on. You guys can see right now that I currently have the new perk activated inside of our inventory, and there it is, there's a Blightfather. So let's activate our sword flay, and let's see with the sword flay and the new perk, can we instantly kill the Blightfather with just one melee? Here we go. No, we didn't get it, and we got a second one right there, but it might have hit a zombie. What about this one right here? Here we go, let's check this out. Yeah, that's it, we did it. So that was 3 melees, possibly 2. I think the second one might have hit a zombie. So 2 melees, making sure we had sword flay and also the new perk activated will kill that Blightfather. Once again, just showing how incredibly powerful that new perk can really be, especially teaming up with sword flay, which will make the damage from your knife 5 times stronger. So yes, you can almost insta-kill a Blightfather, but it's not 1 knife, it is in fact 2. But there you go, thank you so much to DrPaster for sending that myth in, you absolute legend. That was so cool. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by DrPaster. And DrPaster says, myth, can you tear the wallpaper in Blood of the Dead using the golden knife? And loads of pizza emojis. Now this is really interesting because you guys know last week the community discovered the golden knife, which is the second upgrade to the golden spork. And you guys also know that to do the Easter egg inside of Blood of the Dead, you've got to make your way over to the warden's house and melee the wallpaper with either the silver spoon or the golden spork, and that'll then rip the wallpaper, meaning you can start that Easter egg. But no one's tried this yet with the golden knife. So if we don't have the spoon and we don't have the spork, can we still rip that wallpaper inside of the warden's house with the golden knife? Let's jump over to Blood of the Dead and let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Blood of the Dead. It's currently around 28. It has taken me that long to get this golden knife. It takes so long on solo, especially with all the trap kills that you've got to get, but we do in fact finally have it. So let's make our way inside of the warden's house. We've not currently ripped this wallpaper yet, so let's go and see if we can rip it right now with the golden knife. Here we go, let's check this out, and yes, there you go. You can in fact rip the wallpaper to start that Easter egg with the golden knife. Now I love testing these kinds of myths out because I always feel like Treyarch might have overlooked something or forgot to put something in the game, but it's really refreshing to see something like this where they've actually remembered to put it inside of the game. So yes, if you have upgraded the spoon to the spork and the spork to the knife, that golden knife can still start the Easter egg if you haven't already started the Easter egg before you get it. GG Treyarch, that is what I like to see. But there you go, yes, you can in fact rip that wallpaper inside of the warden's house. Thank you so much to DrPaster for sending that one in, you absolute legend. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Z3 Style. And Z3 Style says, hey pizza, on DEFCON 5 can you use the Elixir Control Z to turn a zombie on the round you're only allowed to shoot while sliding? Now this is cool. This is one of the new gauntlets inside of Black Ops 4, the DEFCON Z, which takes place on Classified, and one of the rounds on there is that you can only use your weapons or elixirs while you are sliding, so it makes it incredibly difficult to kill zombies throughout that round. But can we just use our Control Z Elixir, which turns 2 zombies into turn zombies, which will go and attack the undead for you and just be stood up normally instead of sliding? Let's jump over to DEFCON 5 and let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on DEFCON 5, currently on round 2, which is the round where players can only kill zombies while sliding and use elixirs as well. And you guys can see that we've got that Control Z Elixir in the bottom of our elixir setup right now as well. So let's do a slide, let's activate that elixir, and let's see if these zombies will in fact turn, and will they go after the other zombies and help us complete the round. Here we go, let's activate the elixir, let's see. Yeah, we got the turn zombies in, and boom, they do kill those zombies, and we do not fail this challenge. So even though we're not currently sliding, those zombies can be killed, and the turn zombies will help us end the round. And there you go, you guys can see right there that we did in fact end the round with those zombies turned. So there you go, yes, it's a really good trick. If you guys want to speedrun this, use the Control Z Elixir, and it will help you do that instead of sliding, which can take a lot longer to finish that round. So massive shout out to Z3 Style for sending that myth in, you absolute legend, my friend. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Wedding Song. And Wedding Song says, myth, on Dead of the Night, when you have to use the Bowie knife to knife the symbols on the tree for the steak knife, if you use swordplay, would it work? Never been featured, hope I do. And loads of pizza emojis. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work or not going to work. I believe it might be in the code that you actually have to use the Bowie knife, and it's not just down to the amount of power that that knife does, which basically means I don't think swordplay will work. But let's jump over to Dead of the Night and let's see regardless. I've definitely been proved wrong in the past, so let's go and check out if we can use swordplay instead of the Bowie knife on the tree in Dead of the Night to get the steak knife. Here we go, let's check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Dead of the Night. We've currently shot all of the stones in the correct order, so these symbols should appear on the tree right now. And then we'll use our swordplay elixir and see if we can use swordplay before we go and buy the Bowie knife to see if this will actually work. So there's the symbols around the tree right there, you guys can see that. Now let's activate our swordplay and let's see when we melee the symbol, does it cross it out or does it not? No, there you go. So it's not down to the amount of power that your knife does. It's literally just down to the fact that the Bowie knife is what you need inside of your invent to cross these symbols off. So there you go. It would have been super interesting and definitely good for speedrunners who don't have that amount of points inside of their invent while doing this, if it did in fact work, but unfortunately it doesn't. You still need to go and buy that Bowie knife to get the steak knife inside of Dead of the Night. But regardless, thank you so much to Wedding Song for sending that one in, and let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Stitch. And Stitch says, myth, with the new perk Ethereal Razor in the modifier slot, can you increase your health past 50 on realistic mode? And loads of pizza emojis and 1 pineapple. Pineapple does not belong on pizzas. Put a 1 inside the comment section right now if you agree with me. Join the pizza army, don't join the fruit army. You know what I'm saying? Put a 1 inside the comment section if you believe me. But let's jump onto realistic mode. Let's jump over to Void to Despair, in fact, and let's see if the Ethereal Razor, which will normally raise your health by 40 if you've lost health on a casual game, will actually increase your health on realistic by 40. If it does, that'd be so cool. But let's jump over to Voyage and let's check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Voyage of Despair. Now the myth that we were doing was to see if Ethereal Razor will bring your health up in realistic mode, and that is what we're still doing. But in that myth, it said that you have to have it in your modifier slot, but I don't think that's right. I think you can have it in any slot. And if I am wrong, I'm really sorry, and let me know inside the comment section. So we've got that perk inside of our Danu slot, which is our first perk, so I really don't think I'll last very long inside of realistic mode and be able to get all of the perks to do this. So let's buy Ethereal Razor right now from the Danu perk slot, and let's go and see if a melee from that will increase our health from 50 over to 90. There you go, we've now got the perk. Let's make our way over to a zombie and let's see if it increases our health in 3, 2, 1. Here we go! No, dude, it doesn't. How good would have that actually been? I mean, Treyarch would definitely have patched it very quickly. But no, you can't increase your health on realistic mode by using the new Ethereal Razor perk to raise that health from 50 to 90. Would have been really cool if it did work though, Stitch. So massive shout out to you. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Paul Salvas. And Paul Salvas says, in the myth 9 gauntlet mode, the step where you get a random gun every 30 seconds, what will happen if your gun is in the Pack-a-Punch machine when switching time? Now you guys know that on the new 9 gauntlet there is a round where you get given random weapons all the time. It's very similar to the disorderly combat gobblegum that was inside of Black Ops 3 zombies. But what happens just before that round begins if we place our weapon inside of the Pack-a-Punch machine? After that round starts, are we actually able to get that gun back and keep it inside of our inventory? Let's jump over to the 9 gauntlets and let's go and check this out. Right now I've got the swordfish and I've also got the Mog 12 inside of my invent. What I'm gonna do is run out of the pit area throw ray fire onto the ground, which will hopefully end the round, and then place my swordfish inside of that pack-a-punch machine. Once the round flips, it should start that round and give me a random weapon, and then I'm able to pick up that swordfish and see what happens when it's inside of that pack-a-punch machine. So let's see. Hopefully the round's about to end right now. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there we go. The round's ended. Let's run back down. Let's pick up our swordfish as soon as the round begins. It's not giving me a random weapon. Let's pick up the swordfish anyway, and let's see what's gonna happen. Here we go. Oh, dude, look at that. It didn't even give me my swordfish back. It instantly gave me a different weapon. You guys can see right now that I've now just got the Hades given to me instead of my swordfish. Now, normally, as soon as the round flips, it instantly gives you a weapon. And with that, it didn't. It made me wait until we actually picked up that swordfish, but the swordfish just vanished into thin air. That was really, really strange. But there you go. That's your answer right there. No, you cannot keep hold of those weapons on the weapon skip round. You do, in fact, get given a random weapon from the one that you placed in the pack-a-punch. But massive shout out to Paul for sending that one in, and let's jump straight over to the final myth, the ultimate myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Coaster Addictions. And Coaster Addictions says, myth, will the new perk work on the upgraded Bowie knife from Voyage? Love your videos, and 3 pizza emojis. Now this is going to be super, super good. Is it possible to get a double upgraded Bowie knife inside of Voyage of Despair? If we jump over to Voyage of Despair, upgrade that Bowie knife by meleeing a Blightfather 7 times, and then we get ourselves a new perk, will the new perk work with the upgraded Bowie knife? Let's jump over to Voyage of Despair and let's check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Voyage of Despair. We've currently got Blightfather in, and I'm currently meleeing the heck out of that Blightfather. I'm just waiting until the moment that it pulls out the upgraded Bowie knife for us, and then we can go and buy the brand new perk and see if we can get a double upgraded Bowie knife. So here we go. Let's make our way back up to the Blightfather. 1, 2, that should be it. Yeah, there we go. We got the upgraded Bowie knife. So let's go and buy ourselves the brand new perk, and I'll be back in a second where we see if we can get a double upgraded Bowie knife. Here we go. Let's go and check this out. Okay guys, we're making our way over to the brand new perk right now. Let's buy that perk, and now let's go and melee a zombie and see if we do in fact have a double upgraded Bowie knife. Yes, there you go. We get the animation, and we also insta-kill that zombie straight away. So yes, right now we do in fact have a double upgraded Bowie knife inside of Black Ops 4 Zombies. How cool is that? But there you go. That is the end of Mythbusting Monday Season 2 Episode 19. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you absolutely smash a like on this video right now. We're going to be aiming for 2,000 likes in 24 hours. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and become the latest member of the Pizza Club. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching, and peace out.